All right, today we're jumping into a story that really gets to the heart of a major professional fear: betrayal. It's a parable about resilience, sure, but it's really about the one thing you have that can never, ever be taken away from you. Let's get into it.
I mean, it's a gut punch of a question, isn't it? Just imagine pouring your heart and soul into something, your life's work, only to have someone you trust, a friend, a mentor, just take it. That's exactly what we're going to unpack with the story of an architect and a minister. So, at the center of this whole thing, we've got two key players, the architect and the minister. One is all about pure, unadulterated creation, and the other, well, the other is driven by something a lot darker. And right here, this is the entire conflict in a nutshell. You have the architect, this true builder of dreams, a total visionary. And then you have the minister, who isn't creating anything themselves, but is just eaten up with jealousy over what the architect can do. This is the tension that's about to explode. And this is where that tension finally snaps. We're getting to the absolute heart of the conflict, the moment where trust is completely shattered, and a dream is stolen in broad daylight.
So try to picture this. The architect, just bursting with pride and excitement, shows their masterpiece to the minister. It's a moment of total vulnerability, right? They're sharing years of their passion, their skill, with someone they think is their trusted ally. And then, boom, it happens. The minister gets up in front of everyone and claims the designs are their own. In one single, devastating public act, the architect's entire world is flipped upside down. They're left just completely blindsided. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, the lie is so powerful, so complete, that the architect isn't just discredited. They're exiled, kicked out, barred from their own home, with their career in what looks like total ruin. From the outside, it looks like game over.
But here's the thing. This is not where the story ends. Actually, you could say this is where it really begins. Because being cast out isn't always the end. Sometimes it's the start of something entirely new. You know, we think of exile as a punishment, right? Something awful. But what if we flip that idea on its head? What if being forced out of a bad situation, a toxic job, a bad partnership, is actually the opportunity you needed to start over, free from the very thing that was poisoning the well? And this right here is the most important sentence in the whole story. The minister could take the blueprints, the physical product, but they couldn't steal the source. They couldn't steal the mind, the creativity, the genius that came up with it in the first place. They stole a thing, not the ability to make the thing. And that brings us to the big lesson here. This isn't just some story about a fictional architect. It's about you. It's about the value that you carry inside yourself, the thing that nobody can ever take away. And that's a really powerful idea to hold on to. Just let that sink in for a second. Your skills, your insights, your unique way of seeing the world, that belongs to you. It's not tied to your job title or your city or the people you know. It is fundamentally 100% yours. And this is the promise of true resilience. Think about the architect. In a brand new land, what do? They just start building again. Why? Because their talent is portable. Getting rejected or discarded in one place doesn't make you less valuable. It just means it's time to find a new place to shine. So, let's just boil it down to the essentials. 1. Your value comes from within. It's not external. 2. Your skills go wherever you go. They're completely portable. And 3. A new place, even when you're forced into, can be a brand new, amazing opportunity. Okay, so knowing all this, the question isn't about what happened in the past. It's about taking that control back and deciding, okay, what am I going to build next? You can almost think about it in 3 steps. First, you got to acknowledge the rubble. Yeah, it hurts. You have to feel that. But then you rediscover your blueprint. You reconnect with that core talent, the thing that's truly yours. And finally, you lay a new foundation. You start again, but this time on your own terms. And really, that's what it all comes down to. The past is the past. The project might be gone, the trust might be broken, but your talent, that's still right there with you. So the only real question that matters is, where are you going to build next?